Cast and crew from local independent horror film House of Screaming Death returned back to location at the haunted West Bromwich Manor House to promote the Halloween Comic-Con that will be coming to town in Walsall on Saturday. I spoke to actress Shea Ray Morris about her experience working on set.
I played the role of Lily Proctor. She's one of the leads in the second segment of House of Screaming Death.
And the Manor House here is obviously very atmospheric. What was it like to film here?
Oh, it was absolutely wonderful. I mean, particularly because we're getting coverage on something that's never really been used. And it's so kind of local as well, it's really nice. It's been really nice, actually. I think because there's 4 different directors as well, it's nice because you get different elements and different points of view and the way you wouldn't normally necessarily with one director. So I've really enjoyed it, and they care so much about what they're doing as well. So they really want to make it good. You know, it's really nice, I think.
So, as a local actress, do you think there needs to be more films like this filmed and produced in the Black Country with a local cast and crew?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it has a lot to offer, to be honest, which hasn't really been cultivated or used enough. You know.
The film is currently in post-production, due to be released in June next year. Writer and director Troy Dennison told me what we can expect from the film and what we can expect from the Comic-Con on Saturday.
The House of Screaming Death is an anthology horror film. It's 4 stories set in the wonderful Bray Manor, which is a 700-year-old haunted house. Each of the stories links together. They're set across several hundred years, and they're all narrated to a rather select group of guests by a mysterious and interesting character known as the Architect. We all love horror. We're very much paying homage to Hammer and Amicus, the films from the 60s and 70s, the stuff that, you know, British horror really did well. And we're hoping to bring some of that back. On Saturday, we've got 4 of our tremendously talented actors doing a Q&A panel. Some of the producers and directors and the technical team are going to be there. We're going to be handing out leaflets, promoting the film. One of our necromancers will be there in person. And we're also going to be, because it's Halloween, releasing the first full-length trailer exclusively at the Walsall Comic-Con. One of the things we wanted to do was showcase the enormous amount of talent we've got here in the West Midlands, not just in front of the camera, not just the actors, but the people who work behind the scenes as well, on the technical crew, makeup, costumes, the whole 9 yards, because we've got some tremendously talented people here and they just don't get the opportunity to shine.
So do you think more directors and producers should make films in the Midlands?
Absolutely, yes. It's one of our biggest bones of contention. Arts funding is not as dominant as it used to be. It's rather difficult to get hold of any. And the Midlands seems to get neglected an awful lot. One of the interesting things about this production is we've got over 100 people working on it, and it is the largest independent film production to come out of the Midlands in the last decade. So, make movies, seriously. If you're any good at all, if you're an actor, a writer, a director, get out there and make something. There are festivals that are absolutely clamouring for locally made produce. You know, let's get the Midlands on the map.
Tickets for the Walsall Comic-Con are now available online. This is Emma Orton for the Midland in West Bromwich.